Wow, then a domestic TPS hero upgrade game offline tasting session. I was invited to the scene experience the second floor content of Gufu in advance. After entering, it was like a large-scale internet addiction scene. Of course, there are names of social families on each computer. There are also names of internet addicts. The content is also very large. Students who have played this game, when they see the hero on the poster, they know which game it is. This is the offline tasting session of Yuanguang 84. Here not only can you see the hero cosplayer, but also explosive toys. Experience the customized version, Zizimao Sheng's small toy shooting experience. At the beginning, you can only experience 3-gun shooting. Very neat. The end of the event afterwards, you can happily shoot a magazine. It's really cool. Interesting, Ring 8D. There is also a direct interview with the planner, deep cut from the bottom screen. Tired of playing? There are also desserts and snacks. A Kun MT. There are food and fun, and listen to the planner's introduction to the new version. On site with many big anchors. Even the top 100 UP masters compete on the same stage. Such an offline tasting session. It's really cool. April 17th, it's Yuanguang 84's, the day when the Zhuguang graduation test begins. I heard that this time the second floor of Gufu. When you grow up, you will get a high level or the planners so confident in the quality of their own games. First of all, the heroes from the previous number. Now there are more than a dozen heroes. The comic style lacks comic feeling. Chinese style characters, another time. Supercell style feeling. 2 small skills, a combination of a big skill, plus a skill upgrade system. Upgrade skills to enhance talents. This new version has optimized skill icons. The decision-making is simpler, more convenient. No need to turn on TV upgrade. Directly click the LT upgrade button below. There are many types of weapons, 6 types of guns. Each type has 1, 2, 6 or more weapons, and there are also newly launched new weapons, especially the S95. Let's not talk about the feel of the front desk, just looking at the outline of the weapon on the ground. I may sometimes get confused. For example, the submachine gun Frenzy, when it was on the ground, because I could only see its characteristics, its slingshot magazine. Then after I looked at it, I always thought it was a modern gun. After editing, it turned out to be a 4-shot submachine gun, and it is still single recognition. I hope I can put the mouse on it to display the type of weapon, add an icon, add a weapon type logo. But in fact, after you are familiar with the game, this possibility is very easy to identify. The new hero Kuidao is said to be inspired by Neja and was developed. Stepping on the arsonist increases movement speed. Tracking mines takes damage and slows down. The ultimate move is to whip the ground. The 3 heads don't have it, but they can slip, fire the cannon forward. At that time, the planner said, this thing has a very high output, high damage, low pre-injury, but after actually playing it, you can experience it for yourself. The spirit form state can speed up, hurry on the road, and maneuver to avoid enemy attacks. Very practical, it can reduce the damage of bullets. After it is released, HP is restored in equal proportion. The second skill is to throw a tracking Chin Kun Lei. The enemy is slowed down and takes damage. I think this skill is okay, but the visual effect is too stingy. It is better to change it to the effect of a fire tornado. When approaching a tornado, it will be slowed down and mobility will be reduced. Field of view or turning will be affected. When the tornado hits, it will take some damage. It also has tracking ability. This is more in line with the Chinese style and the ultimate move. The transformation is over, or it can cause real damage to the enemy. Now the ultimate move, I don't think it's as strong as Cao Hua said. Cooperate with another female hero. Lingbo water skills. The 2 of them combine with each other. There can also be some Easter egg effects. Then it will be very private. The best thing this time is the backpack system has been revised, you understand. More user-friendly. Below is the equipment. Equipment outfit, equip tactical props, backpack accessories, 8D bullets, armor and medical kits, attached items. This time it is no longer automatic trial, but manual and automatic mode. You can choose manual trial or press and hold F to automatically trial, including a whole lot of items. Both left and right can be highlighted. The image quality has also been improved. HU electronics have been changed. and it is getting more and more free from the constraints of mobile games. The most obvious difference is when you walk on the grass, it is only improved by the details, and the shaking impact of the gunfire has been further optimized. If this time you are rowing, aiming, climbing a wall, the transition of any action is very smooth. There is almost no door penetration and lag. And there is also a new surveillance animation, and this time you can headshot armor breaking body hits. It is said that feedback has been given. The battle situation can be judged through sound information. One shot changes it. And as an IPS player, most of them will have some small movements. For example, for a gentle feel or for fear of tragedy, they will keep squatting and moving. In this case, there is a small bug. The sound of the character appearing will appear in the lower left or lower right of the headset. The right side is extremely obvious. There were several times I thought that my bystander or my peripheral vision, there was someone next to me, which greatly affected the judgment and perception of the sound. Now that the actions have been optimized, why not change the mechanism of entering combat? For example, when it is necessary, the enemy is close and the opponent is holding a rifle, then you are reloading, then entering combat and kicking the opponent is the best reaction. But this kick has no directionality, third-person range, and no complete distance perception, resulting in the inability to kick the opponent every time. Instead of making that kind of suction effect, a certain distance or an angle deviation, which can be locked in a self-describing manner to improve the hit rate of entering combat and run to the instinctive reaction. It is really stupid. You can neither kick the opponent, you also wasted time reloading. You might be too bad at it. This time everyone can also see a new map, Tomorrow City. This time it will be a huge three-dimensional urban map, 420 square meters of super large area, three-dimensional city complex operation, obvious altitude difference, able to demonstrate tactical coordination, in order to facilitate shuttle float into the air and lock the road, quickly maneuver through the center of the city. This is because you must be more careful about the enemies above or below. It is different from the traditional project logic. You must be more careful about the enemies on all sides. The amount of information is huge, so this game gives everyone a feeling. It's straightforward enough. Easy to get started. Open this game now. Just need to know the hero's skills. 8D's rat spirit, then you can start fighting. Pick up a gun when you land. Use it if you like. Throw it away if you don't like it. Pick up items with one click. Just focus on fighting. No time wasted anywhere. The entire game is focused online. It seems that here there are no interesting features, yet 8D adds pet catching. Gameplay, collect 8D on the battlefield. As your own battle pet, each pet has its own abilities. It can be said that it makes up for the lack of its own skills. More flexible tactical equipment. Epic 8D, you can change the safe zone. Create a storm. There are plenty of small 8Ds. Exploding bombs, bombs, chase a chicken. It can also be turned into parts. Stupid hide-and-seek gameplay, and scan the enemies. And this time there are rare 8Ds, red and gold 8Ds. Bigger smoke. Yeah, choose golden big bombs, golden sneak. But although these are quite strong, they are all relatively rare. You have to rely on face capture. The far-flung Cubas have been optimized this time. Killing sound effects. Armor-breaking sound effects. The 3D graphics are very vivid. Gun control, moderate TDK, smooth sliding. And there are some new weapon accessories. Anyway, the heroes here all have one characteristic, that is, every hero must have at least one displacement skill to travel quickly. Almost. It's not that I don't want to see what's inside. It slid a bit. Pick up what you can. Don't pick up what you can't. His armor mechanism is different. Where is it? It's a personal level, so no matter whose armor you change, you will not affect the upgrade of your armor. The yellow bar under the character is your personal level. When it is upgraded, your armor will be upgraded. Lock it directly. The things that the golden flying dragon transforms into are more real. Those big things it transforms into, they are all very important things, but the more these things are, the more fake they feel. How is it possible that there is a life support device in this place?